Hello everyone, welcome to my beginner's guide for the forest. I don't claim that this is going to be the best beginner's guide. I just know that some of the tips and tricks I'll be showing you in this video will be quite helpful for some of you who have just bought the game and are just starting out, things like that. So first of all, when you spawn in the airplane, you want to make sure you pick up absolutely everything and make sure you eat all the food that's around. There's a bunch of food and a bunch of different, like, I don't know, just airplane food trays. Make sure you eat all of that because you do spawn relatively hungry. And make sure you take the medicine that you should find in the plane immediately too, because you do spawn relatively hurt as well. And once you exit the plane, there should be suitcases scattered all over the area. Make sure you break those open with your axe and loot those up, as well as the little electric mechanisms or whatever on the airplane door that I just picked up there. But within the suitcases, you can usually find cloth and sometimes candy bars and just random odds and ends that will help you out a lot. Cloth is a very good thing to have. It lets you make Molotovs and things of that sort. But if you ever find yourself on a beach that looks like this, you can find the best axe in the game. However, it glitched out for me, so I wasn't able to actually equip it or anything. So I was just kind of stuck with my starting axe, but yeah, that axe that I just picked up is the best axe in the game, and you're definitely gonna want it. So also something to note is that whenever you find a random dead body, you're gonna want to hit it with your axe or whatever other weapon you have and break it into pieces, and then collect all the body parts so that you can get to crafting an effigy. And I'll tell you what effigies are and what they do later on, but just for now, as soon as you start the game, pretty much as soon as you can, start collecting random body parts, just as many as you can. And this is how you craft a Molotov here. It just takes one cloth and one bottle of alcohol, and they're pretty useful ranged weapons. So, before nightfall, definitely quite a while before nightfall, you're gonna want to get your shelter up. So, I recommend a small cabin, and they just added that in version 0.7, I believe, or 0.07, I don't know. But it's a pretty useful shelter, so you're gonna need 13 logs for that. And chopping down trees is relatively easy in this game. It's really a simple process. All you have to do is literally go chop down a tree, and you don't have to worry about your axe breaking or anything like that. The weapons have no durability, so your axe is fine. But you're just gonna want to chop down about 3 trees because each tree drops 4 to 5 logs. And whenever you find a lizard on the ground, make sure you kill them and take their meat and their skin, because their skin can be used for armor, and their meat can be cooked and eaten to keep you alive. So they're very useful to hunt down and take their stuff. So as you can see, our shelter is done here. You can save your game at a shelter, and you can also just sleep the night away if you want to. I recommend really sleeping through the night. But next you want to get to building a fire immediately so you can cook food and also see. But anyway, if you ever find a body of water like similar to this, and you see some fish inside of it, then search the local area for a spear-like stick, and that will allow you to hunt or not hunt the fish, but to spear fish and collect the fish and eat them. But unfortunately, I couldn't find one there. So, but yeah, once you get your fire going, you can cook raw meat on there. I unfortunately left and didn't come back in time, so my meat got charred to a crisp and was not edible when I returned. So just make sure you stand next to the fire whenever you put some meat on there so you don't lose it. But next you want to get to building an effigy, and basically the effigy is what I was talking about earlier with the body parts. Basically you're going to want to just kill some enemies, get some body parts and stuff like that, and also be aware of your surroundings, because this cannibal there just did sneak up on me. So just make sure you're always watching around your home and all that, because they will try and sneak up on you. They're pretty sneaky, the cannibals. But you'll notice that one had kind of darker skin. The darker skinned ones are kind of weaker. They're starving cannibals, which means they're, starving. They haven't eaten in a long time, so they're a lot weaker. If you notice, like, a more pale cannibal, those are stronger. But anyway, what an effigy does is it keeps the cannibals away. Like, they're kind of scared of it. It acts as some kind of voodoo witchcraft or some kind of nonsense, but they're afraid of it, so you just put a bunch of their friends' body parts up on a stick, basically, and light it on fire, and that will definitely keep them away for the most part. How well it works, and if you can even relight it, depends on what kind of effigy you build. If you just build the one with like just a small effigy with 3 heads, or just a small effigy with nothing but arms, I don't think those two can be relit, but the ones with arms and legs and heads can be relit. So something else to note is randomly you'll come upon random cave entrances. I would not recommend going into these until you're a little bit more experienced with the game, because there are some pretty tough enemies in there, and there's a lot of them in there, and it's very dark. So something else to note is that if you die once, you will get knocked out and then respawn in the cave somewhere and have to fight your way out. But also, oh man, my throat is very dry, excuse me. Something else to note is if you ever find a boat, it's very worthwhile to go and loot it, but be careful as there are sharks in the water. So if you'll excuse me a moment, I've got to have a drink here. I've been talking so much. And as you can see there on the boat, you can also find that little radio, or the cassette player. But those green plants I just picked up there, I believe those are aloe, and you're going to want to pick those up whenever you can, because they can be used to craft medicine, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely a worthwhile thing to have. Same with the lizards. Whenever you find a lizard, kill it and hunt it for its meat and its skin, because you're always going to want it. But anyway, I just built a bow there, and also you're going to want feathers. To build a bow, you need 1 cloth, 1 stick, and 1 rope, which we got off the boat. And then for arrows, you need 1 stick and 5 feathers, if I'm not mistaken. And you just get feathers from killing birds, of course. Very easy to find, but the bow and arrow is not that easy to use. It requires a bit of I don't know, a bit of mastery, if you will. But later on, you're definitely going to need some more defenses, and that's when you can start building defensive walls. You can just build that all around your shelter or whatever, and that will help out a lot with your defense, because the cannibals can't go through the wall. But also, you'll see I just had to relight my effigy. Make sure you always keep your effigy lit, because it has no effect whatsoever on the cannibals when it's not lit. So just keep it lit at all times. And also, something pretty useful is a torch. You can make a torch with just 1 cloth and 1 stick. It helps keep the area around you lit up. But anyway, so hopefully using the tips in this video, you'll soon become a combat expert and a nice survivalist in the forest. Because I mainly made this video because the game was a little tough for me when I first started it, so I thought, you know, maybe I could put my experience and the things I've learned so far into a video and kind of help anyone else out who is about to just get the game or something like that. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Maybe not, but I don't know, hopefully. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.